well, here's my first one. Literally been out 5 minutes and boom, it was away. A little chubby, I don't know, a couple of pound maybe, but it's came on 2 krill boilie feeders. Quite happy with that. I'll try and get some more, eh? Let's hope they're a bit bigger this next time. Right, then what I'm going to do is I'll quickly just explain to you about what baits I'm using and the rigs I'm using on this river, on the old River Ribble at junction 31. It's pretty simple, to be quite honest with you. It's not hard. It's just I've got the old famous krill boilies. These are 12mm. Put 2 on at a time, so they're double baited, double boilie. And I've got some soft pellets, hookable pellets, and obviously krill paste. Can't go anywhere without krill paste. And if all else fails, I've got another bait, another boilie, which is the Big River. This is cheese and garlic. They do well on the chub for this. Oh, they stink. So that's them. And we also have a paste for that as well. That's that one. So, and ground bait wise, well, ground bait, it's a famous ground bait that anybody can buy, but I add stuff to it. So it's got hemp in there, it's got pellets in there, and it's got some other bits and bobs, which I'm not going to tell you what they are. Well, that's my ground bait mix. And pellets. These are some already I've got done up in bags. Pellets, oily pellet. And there was a tie it onto my lead, cast it out where I'm fishing with a pellet hook bait on. And I'm told on this particular stretch for the barbel that's like the going tactic, but I do like a big bag. As you can see, this is only the boilie bag from the actual PVAs from Corda, and it's the boilie mesh. To be quite honest with you, I run out of the big stuff, which is this one here, so I've had to just make do with the smaller stuff for the time being. So the rig wise, quite simple, to be fair. It's really, really simple. It's on the one with the pellet. Let's get rid of that. I'm going to put a new pellet on. Come here. So these pellets, I think they're Sonia Bates pellets. I've had them for a bit. I think I've only ever caught one fish on them, to be quite honest with you. I don't really rate them, but they're very oily, and because I'm using a pellet ground baiting mix, I think that might as well be might as well go on the hook and see what we can do. They are very soft, if I'm truly honest with you. They are very, very soft. I mean, that's one there. Oh, you do just. It's no good. They're quite easy. They are very easy to put on the hook. So they're just here rigged on, it's nothing, you know, fancy. Bag. This is the rig, pretty much all I'm doing. I know it's noisy because of the M6 motorways just here. All the other good pegs are taken because it's quite busy this morning, and I was here for 7 o'clock. So I just need to get that through there. Scissors. So there you are, that's pretty much it. I'm tying the bag to the lead. So I've got a big 3-ounce lead on. A big 3-ounce lead. So you can still swivel backwards and forwards. It's on one of the Corum anti-tangle sleeves, running bead kits, and just a pellet on the hook, and that's pretty much all I'm doing on that particular rod. It's quite straightforward, and obviously the second one's even easier. Got 2 boilies, still got a bit of paste on them. Probably keep them 2 boilies on. And I'm using the same again, a big 3-ounce lead feeder, running bead kit, to about 18-inch 2-foot hook link. It's not rocket science. So there's the feeder, it's a big feeder. One of the new Corum ones, which I don't particularly like for the tench fishing, for maggot fishing with. I think they're a bit, they empty too quick, and I don't like that. And you can't really tape them up because the maggots won't come out. But they are pretty good for the river. So what I'm doing is I'm just putting a bit of ground bait in, squishing that in, making a sandwich like we've all done it before a million times. I'm pretty sure you've seen it. You know, I put a lot of pellet in. Gonna cap it off. There you are, that's it. Big feeder, full of food, full of goodies. And that's how I'm fishing this particular river. In fact, the last time I was on, I did it the same way pretty much, but with smaller feeders, because the river is a bit narrower down the bottom where I was. So that's pretty much it, the baiting wise and the rig wise. Nothing much more to say, I don't think. No, I'm not caught now. I've had no more bites, I've had no more knocks. It's bloody windy. It's quite a nice day though, sun keeps popping in and out. I think once the sun goes in, I think when I got that last bite, the sun went in, it was quite dark, cloudy, and that's when I got my bite. So I'm hoping, you know, a bit superstitious as well, because what I don't like is you catch a fish on your first cast, that's usually it then for the rest of the day. You tend not to catch nowhere else, and that's what happens with me anyway. So I'll have to wait and see, and I'll keep you all updated a bit later on. So I'll speak to you all very soon. Right then, while I'm waiting for another bite and another fish, I thought I'd give you a quick demonstration of the stuff that I use tackle wise when I go down to the river. I mean, I got a question the other day actually about what companies, what hooks do I find best, what's your best sleds, what's this, what's that. So I'm just going to give you a quick run through now what mine is. I mean, it varies when it comes to tench fishing and it comes to barbel fishing, chub fishing, bream fishing. But I've got a few companies that I use all the time. One's Corda, Drennan, Gardner and Nash. Now I use a bit of everybody's tackle to make my life easier, and some things are better than what other companies are. From, you know, like Nash might do a better sinker than Corda, or Corda might do a better lead than Nash, that type of thing really. So you've got to look round what you find best and what you like, what you're comfortable with. That's the only thing I can say really, because some stuff on the market is it's piss poor in it, some of the stuff, you know. I mean, some of the stuff that Pro Logic do is just shocking. But I mean, I do use a bit of Quorum stuff. So I have a few companies that I use, and I try and make it so it all works well and it's all neat when it's all set up and what have you. Now I've done all sorts of FAQs in the past on lines, hooks, hook links, feeders. So I'm just going to give you a quick run through my barbel setup, and it's pretty simple. Quorum hooks. I only really use Quorum hooks, if I'm truly honest with you. Let's play camera. I only really use Quorum hooks. Usually these ones, to be fair. Size 10, size 8s and size 12s I use in them particular ones, and these ones are the Specimen, Expert Specimen. Feeder wise, well, I've got a few different feeders. I've got Quorum feeders. That's the big 3 ounces, they're a large size. They come with caps as well, so I can make them into a maggot feeder if I need to. Same with a small one, that's a 2 ounce. What else have I got in here? Yeah, I've got some Drennan maggot feeders. These are when I'm quiver tipping. On this particular river you can quiver tip, it is pretty good on. You can do a bit of trotting further down, you can trot a bit further down from here. So probably a bit shallow with the bridges. I'm just where it's getting a bit deeper because there's a bit more oxygenated water here. I thought, you know, let's try here for the barbel. But further downstream you can float fish, you can feed a fish, you can pretty much do what you want. There's very little snags. It is pretty good fishing on here, very easy. So my little maggot feeders that I will use if I'm quiver tipping, I've got 2 of them, 2 different colours. Obviously I always carry some split shot for the simple reason, you know, if I'm doing a bit of float fishing. What else? I've got my scissors. Lead wise, I've got 2 sizes of lead. I've got a 3 ounce and a 4 ounce. They're a Quorum lead. I find, so not a Quorum lead, they're a Corda lead. I find Corda do probably the best leads, if I'm truly honest. Hook link material wise, Gardner Specimen Target. There's this one here, that's a 5-pounder. I've got that in 8, 10 and 5. I've also got some ready-made hook links from Drennan, from the quiver tipping again. Just make life a bit easier. What else have we got? Yeah, these are the running kits I was telling you about earlier. I've also got some braided, which is a camo. That's from Corda again. That's £15. That's pretty much it really. I've got a few swivels, a few hooks, scissors, baited needle. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I've got some float stops, not float stops, float bands for float fishing, if I'm trotting. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. I mean, I don't carry a lot of stuff when I'm on the river. You know, a lot of people have been asking me. I said the other day, a guy asked me about what I would use on the river, what tackle I find the best. So I can't really say any particular company. You just got to go out there and have a look, see what you fancy. To be like I say, I use quite a few different companies. For the simple reason, you know, not all companies do what you want, but it's just try a bit of both. Obviously, when I'm tench fishing and bream fishing, the components are probably the same, but it's set up differently on a helicopter rig. But as far as rig wise, like I was showing you before, it's just a 18 inch to 2 foot hook link. I've always used that, to be fair, and I've always done well on it. But it just seems to be a bit quiet today. Seems a bit strange. I mean, I should have gone further downstream, to be honest. But I'm only here for another hour or so now, and then I want to get back for the football and stuff. Because Premier League starts again today, doesn't it? Yeah, and that's pretty much it, really. I mean, there's not a lot to say in the way of catapult. You should always bring a catapult with you. And I'm just hoping for another fish or two before I go home. So this is just a bit of a quick vlog, really. I know I haven't been out for a long time. So I thought I'll do a bit of I wanted to come fishing. I was bored at home, to be honest. My knee's not so good at the moment. That's probably one reason why I've not been fishing. I mean, last night I did a live stream. I went live. I will be doing that probably more often. I've just been trying to get some more stuff together, more fishing gear. And obviously I want some more computer stuff to help me do my, see, I need a better light, I need some more lighting. I've got some new laptops, I've got a new monitor. I've got it all pretty much. I've spent a fortune. Because I'm back at work, things are looking okay for the time being, so I thought, bugger it. I want to treat myself to some new stuff. I've sold my van, I've got a new van coming in January. Well, hopefully December. It has to be built, and because of COVID it's just taking a bit longer. So yeah, I will catch up with you all in a little bit. I'm going to have another brew. And with a bit of luck, I might have a recast and see if what else pops out. We can only hope and see, can't we? So, right, laters. Right then, that's pretty much me. It is, I don't know what time it is, about 1 o'clock, something like that maybe. Got here early. I'm gonna get home for football. Just a few hours down the river. I had to put my glasses on. I can't find my bloody hat, you know. I like my baseball cap. Yeah, the sun's been quite bright today, to be honest. I think it's put them off. I normally do a bit better than what I've done today. So I've got another half hour to go and that's it. I'm going. And then when I'll be back out, I'm not so sure, but I'm hoping I'll be back down the river, I reckon, in the next few weeks. Depends how work is, how busy we are at work and everything else and whatnot. So, but do look out for the live streams I'm going to do. I'll probably do some, maybe 1, maybe 2 a month. Talk about a bit of fishing, this, that and the other, and if I've been out, I'll tell you what I've been doing. Cause I won't always video everything, but I will take pictures, and you will see that. I'll get this home and get this edited, and what have you? Got some photos. I took some photos, and get them all uploaded on my Facebook page. So, but there is a tactic. I read it years ago in a magazine. I don't know if it's a new thing or an old thing. I don't know if people still do it, but it was a Dutch guy, I think, came up with it, or a Dutch guy was talking about it for fishing for big barbel. And the way he baited up was pretty much he got himself a spom rod or a spod rod, a big test curve rod, and he was making great big socks of pellet, and he was just casting them into the river where he was fishing. He had a big 4.5, 5 ounce lead on, and it was sinking to the bottom with all these pellets in this big bag. He waited 5-10 minutes, and when it had dissolved, he brought it back and put another one on, casted that back out again a bit further down, and that's how we were baiting his spot up. You could probably do it on here in places, you know, but I think it'd be one of them, if people saw you doing it, they might think, oh, what are you doing? And if you do well in it, you know what people are like, they'll carry on doing the same, they'll copy you. But that is probably a good way of baiting, I suppose. Another way I've been doing it is just getting bowls of ground bait and chucking them in. But at least when it's in deepish water with a big 5-ounce lead and a big sock of pellets on, it's going to get to the bottom in it, and it's going to be a bit more effective than chucking ground bait balls in, I think. But that's for another day, I reckon. So, the fuzz. That's one thing around Preston area, that's what you hear a lot of. Is the fuzz. I'm sorry about the noise, that's the motorway and what have you. But, anyways, that's going to be me. So if you're new to the channel, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't done. Channel's actually grown since last time I spoke to you, quite a way. You know, my views are up and it's looking quite decent, to be quite honest with you. I'm quite surprised. So a big thank you to everybody that's subscribed and follow me and everything else. You know, it's because of you lot where this channel is. 5 years ago when I started this channel. 5 years ago. That's a bloody long time ago, is that? Oh, two guys canoeing before. I'll show you a picture of that. You'll see a picture in a second of 2 guys coming canoeing past me. Thought wonderful. You know, the River Ribble. Yeah, so I'll say live shows. I'll try and get a few more of them in. Need to get a bit more lighting. I might need to get a new cam. I was using my camera on my laptop, which weren't so brilliant. So I'll look into that, make it a little bit better, a bit more lighting, and all things should be all alright. So come next year, get me van. I'm hoping to do a big road trip again next year, which I had planned this year, but obviously because of the Kung Flu. So next year I'm hoping to be doing that. Looking forward to doing that. To be quite honest with you, I'm looking really excited towards the because I did a road trip last year. It was only for about 4 or 5 days where I went to Bluebell and I went to Farlow's, and I was going to go somewhere else, but I run out of time. So this year I might make it even longer. I'm hoping to make it about 7 or 8, even 10 days, and go to a few different fisheries in one go, make one big fishing video. So I'm looking forward to that next year. I was going to do this year, like I say, but obviously things went wrong. So yeah, the future's looking bright, to be quite honest with you. So as soon as I get my van, I'll start going back down to the lakes and stuff. But this winter, I really want to concentrate on this river. In all honesty, it's a part of my ambition, I think, to catch a few more big fish out of the river. So I'm going to try to attempt that this winter, and into New Year. So pretty good, quite excited. I was actually talking to some people yesterday on my live show with about otters. There's been 1 or 2 playing just down here. I tried to get on video for you earlier on, but I don't think you'll be able to see it. I could just see them in like the bushy area, coming out into the water playing. I tell you, they're everywhere now, these otters. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna start getting packed up. I'll get picked up in a bit. Actually, I've got to show you a bait that I actually had on me. Forgot I had them. Some donkey chokers, hard pellets. I stuck one of them on for the last hour, nothing. I think they're a Sonia baits as well. But the problem I find, they're a very good bait, but the problem I found with them is the hole they've drilled is quite big. I mean, some people super glue them on, but what I tend to do is I put the hole, I put some paste in, fill it full of paste, and it just stops it from moving, and it just and put it around the actual hair stop, and it stops it from moving, and it does quite a good job of keeping it in one place, and it doesn't fall off the hair so easy. So right, I'm waffling. So thanks for watching, thanks for last night for tuning in, whoever watched the live show. I will do it again shortly. Just got to work it out because it's a bit of a pain in the arse, the sus and what have you. But I'm in quite a tight swim here, so I can't really do too much walking about, and so I will show you a bit more. So anyways, thank you for watching, take care, keep safe, see you out on the bank soon.